I get this question all the time, or a question similar to this, and I think it's important to make a video and address it specifically because so many people want to know if their drinking habits are actually causing them problems. This particular gentleman said, how bad is it if I've been drinking for about a year? Well, there's not a whole lot of context there, but if you're asking anybody if you think you have a drinking problem, the answer is probably a resounding yes. The fact that you're reaching out, that you think that you have anxiety or stress, thinking that you may be going down a particular path or a particular road, there's probably a very high probability that you do. Many people ask me, well, I drink maybe a six-pack every night, or maybe I only binge drink on the weekends. Well, I have different words of advice for that, so let's continue for that. Now, when somebody asks me if they think they have a drinking problem, I ask them how much volume do they drink on? Is it on a regular basis? Is it binge drinking? How long has it been going on? What type of things do you drink? Are you drinking hard alcohol, or are you drinking a lot of volume of maybe beer or wine? None of that really matters. I just really want to pull what the question is out. What really matters is, and I ask these people, if you can do these two things. If you can't, then yes, you definitely have a problem. Number one, can they go a month without drinking? Seriously, just don't drink for a month. If you can't do that, then yeah, you got a problem. It means that you've created a habit, and you're probably in stage 2 at the very minimum, and that means that you've created a habit that is the foundation of long-term alcohol use disorder. It only gets worse. You've created a chemical dependency in your body, whether you know it or not. You have been caught in this web of alcohol use disorder completely innocently in most cases, and yet here you are. The second thing you have to tell yourself is, ask the people in your life if they think your drinking is a problem. Number one. If you can't do that, if you cannot ask the people in your life because you already know the answer and you don't want the shame and the guilt and the stress to be directed towards you, well, then there's your answer. Yes, you have a problem. If you do ask them and they tell you the truth, and I'm not talking about your drinking buddies, I'm talking about objective people, family members who are not alcoholics, who are not in that particular circle, people that you care about, people that you respect their opinion. If you ask them and they tell you, yes, we have seen changes in your life and that have become concerned, thank you for bringing it up. If you get that kind of conversation, then it's time to take action. And by action, I mean it's time to work on yourself. Alcoholics have to work on themselves. The first thing that any alcoholic, anybody suffering from alcohol use disorder, and they can't get over this, is they have to face their own denial and have the realization that they have a problem, and that's the only way they're going to be able to move forward. Success always comes when it comes from the person who's suffering from this disease, not from family pressuring them. That's not the optimal situation. Sometimes that has to take place, but ultimately you want it to come from you, the person. Once you are ready to take action, depending on the degree of alcoholism, the degree of alcohol use disorder, if you need to go to a detox rehab because you've been drinking for some time, you need to start with that. That's a Band-Aid. But whatever you do, if you have to do this first, you got to go to a group therapy meeting. Now, they say 90 meetings in 90 days, either Zoom call or in person. It's irrelevant. I would suggest going to a meeting every day for a year. 6-7 days a week, 3 to 6 days a week at least. Maybe taper off after 90, but certainly the first 90. These are musts. These are non-negotiable. You have to replace the activities of drinking with the activities of sobriety. And I hope that helps. And again, if you or someone in your family needs help and they're looking for one-on-one help, I have a complete coaching program. It's designed to help the family and the alcoholic, bring them together. When we solve this problem together, I set up a blueprint. We have an entire course and an accountability system to make sure you go down the right path and change your life and the life of your family. Again, link is in the bio. Set up a breakthrough call. And we'll go over and find out what's going on with you. Also, please like, share, and comment. We also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's become a very good support group. And again, thanks for listening.